and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle and today I am unboxing a Japan crate. Right, Japan crate. Let's see. Now this is a box that is from Japan, OVS, and it contains candy and sweets and snacks and stuff from Japan. I do have a mild obsession with Japan. I've always wanted to visit there for as long as I can remember. I haven't had yet the opportunity to do so, but Steve and I, my husband Steve, and we hope to go in the next couple of years. When I was in my 20s, I used to have several Japanese pen pals. One lived in Tokyo, one was in Osaka, one lived in the north of Japan. I used to love being pen pals with them. We used to often do swaps where we would send each other things from our country, and that included food like chocolates and snacks and all of that sort of thing, and other little bits and bobs, and that was always really, really fun. And I really do miss that, and it's really sad because obviously you lose touch over time. One of them in particular, she used to write me the most beautiful letters in English, and she would draw little anime pictures and little stickers, and always send me a little something inside the envelope, and it was always a joy to receive every time I received one. But anyway, back to this Japan crate. I will put all of the details in the description box below. There are 3 different types of Japan crate: mini, regular and premium. I think I could be wrong. I've got the premium box, which means 15 items inside. They're different prices and stuff. Now it's quite a dear box in that I think it was $30 plus $15 postage and packing, so this was $45. I bought one and I had a discount code for $7 off, which was handy, and I have bought a second one, and that's because I forgot to cancel my subscription. Whoops. I did want to just get one just to see what they were like and try it out, but I'm kind of glad I've got 2 now. Now I haven't yet sampled a single thing out of the boxes. I have opened them to look at them, but I'm going to film a video with potentially with my sisters, hopefully both of them, if one of them can get off work. She does work on a weekend, and maybe some more family members, which I think would be great fun just to try them out. But what I'm making this particular video for is just to unbox it, just to show you what's inside, and then the tasting video will happen sort of subsequently. It's just that these have been sitting here for weeks and weeks now, and I've still not sort of done an unboxing video for them, and I know that I'm not going to get around to tasting them sort of any time in the next week or so, so I'd rather just get this done and know that it's done type of thing. They are pretty big boxes, I have to say. If you live in the States, it is actually free delivery. They do deliver, I think, worldwide, but definitely to the UK, because obviously it's come to me here. But obviously the postage is a little bit high. But it came really quickly, and I was really surprised at how quickly it came. Now in here somewhere, in amongst all of this stuff, is a little booklet that tells you what the things are. So I'm going to just find that, because obviously everything is in Japanese and I can't read Japanese. Here is the book. Now, because it's written in, it's actually in English, but you read it backwards. There is a little bit of a comic going on before we get to the list of what is inside. Now there you can see, oh look, mini, original and premium. So they're the 3 kinds of boxes. In the mini box you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. In the original box you get those 5 items plus an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 10 in total. And then in the premium box, which is what I got, you get those 10 that are in the other 2 boxes plus an additional 5 items, one of which is a drink, one of which is I think it's like, you know, like the Japanese seem to have like candy that you can kind of make yourself. I think one of those, and you also get a little extra freebie, which this month, or last month, or the month before, I think it was May's box, is a tiny little cat key ring. It's a little calico cat in a little orange basket. It's sort of the sort of toy that you get inside, like a gumball machine. My camera that I use is just a webcam, and it is crapper than crap, and I do have, just to prove, a goddamn DSLR, whoops, that I want to use for filming videos. However, I don't really have the space here where I am in front of me because my desk is backed up against the wall and there isn't the distance to put the camera even with my wide lens on, to otherwise it's really too much in your face, even though I'm a bit in your face here, not as in your face as that thing over there. Anyway, the whole point of me saying that sentence was when I hold things up, they don't always show and they're not always in focus. So as always, that I always do in my videos, I put a photo in between. So let's go through everything, shall we? Well, I don't know how I'm going to do this because I've got everything on my desk, taking up space. We are going to just struggle, I think, but bear with me. The first thing is this. To me, that looks like some sort of crisps. They are called Nori potato chips. Potato chips with a Japanese twist. Nori, which is seaweed, and shio, which means salt in Japanese. These salted seaweed potato chips are so crispy and savoury. I love like seaweedy crisps that I have bought from up in London. There's like a Japanese shop up there that I have bought in the past. They're yummy, 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 and I'd imagine these will be too. So we won't try these now, like I said at the start of this video. Next we have got what looks like another bag of crisps. It says in English on there, caramel corn. This caramel corn is a hugely popular candy in Japan. They're similar in texture to Cheetos, but with a tasty twist. What do you think of Japanese caramel corn? Well, I don't know what I think yet. I do know what Cheetos are like. They're an American crisp. You'd think they were a bit like What's-Its, which is like, I guess, the closest UK equivalent, but I would say they might be a bit more equivalent in texture, somewhere between a What's-It and a Knick Knack. So maybe that's what these are like. All right, boy? It's my son, sorry. Next, I'll take out the drink because it's right here. This is a grape flavoured drink. It's called Hajikete Grape Cider. Sparkling grape cider is a perfectly refreshing spring drink. Hajikete means burst, so this cider is full of bubbles. We hope your drink days are as bubbly as this drink. Don't you love the way the Japanese describe stuff? This will probably be like that artificial grape flavour. I don't know if you know what that tastes like. That's what I'm imagining that this is going to taste in my head. It says on there sangria, which is a bit strange, and obviously it's described as cider. I can't imagine it'll be alcoholic, but I do know that in America they call apple cider is apple juice basically, or like cloudy apple juice, something like that, and they call cider what us Brits call cider. The alcoholic version, they call it hard cider. That's a little fact for the day. Here we have a little fishy crackery thing. Now this is called Puku Choco, something chocolate I'd imagine. Puku refers to the sound of a fish gulping, and taiyaki is a traditional fish-shaped dessert which is usually served warm with red bean or other fillings in the centre. Puku Tai Choco brings you a fun fish-shaped dessert made of wafer and chocolate goodness in the middle. Yum. I actually really like red bean curd, like red bean paste. They put it in little mochi cakes, which are like little rice balls, which you can get in the sushi bar. They're my favourite. Yum, yum, yum. Now this is the snack that you make yourself. Now this actually came also in the original box but not in the mini box, and it's a DIY product and it's called No Mucho Jelly. This month's DIY is a melon flavoured jelly concoction. The longer you stir and let it sit, the gooier it gets. So that will be for the lulz when we make that. Next we have got a giant marshmallow. The sunlight is kind of catching that at the wrong angle, but that is called Big Mashiro. The big marshmallow is so fluffy and delicious. Do you see Mashiro-san on the package? He is so cute, and yes he is, I agree, he is very cute. This here is called Saku Saku Panda Candies. Saku Panda is celebrating his 20th birthday. These Saku Saku Panda Candies are sweet and crunchy. Did you know Saku Saku is the onomatopoeia for that crunchy sound when walking on snow, leaves and sand, etc. So Saku Saku, or crunchy basically. Oh, I want to open it. but I'm not going to. It's tempting because I know that if I open them I'll start like chewing down on them, and I don't want to do that. This one is called Mashiro Kinako Mochi. Kinako is a traditional soybean flour that's naturally sweet and healthy. It's often paired with mochi, a Japanese rice cake. Not only is this dessert naturally sweet and tasty, it's also healthy. Read more about it on page 11. Oh, we shall. It's got some information there about this particular mochi thing. Big Bar Z White Choco. A big crunchy bar similar in texture to a giant Kit Kat that's been completely soaked in smooth, decadent white chocolate. Big Bar Z does not disappoint. Feels quite fragile, to be honest. Cajuritio Cola Candy, whatever that word was, Cajuritio, which literally translates to Let's Gnaw. It's a chewy rope candy that's cola flavoured on the outside and cider flavoured on the inside. 2 different soda flavours in one candy rope. So, and that is a bit bendy. This one is called King's Lost Crown. The king has lost his crown. Lucky for you, it ended up in your crate in the form of a delicious cookie. Help him find a crown, or better yet, eat it. So that's going to just be a cookie in the shape of a crown. Apologies if you can hear children crying. It's not my child. We have a school right by our house, and it is school checking out time. I can't film with that. This one is called Hachimitsu 100%. Hachimitsu is Japanese for honey. These hard candies are true to their name, 100% honey. Read more about these on page 12. And there is some info about those there. Then there is this tiny little, which does feel a little bit broken, unfortunately. Pandora Cookies. These butter cookies are shaped like cute little pandas. There are 5 different packages for these cookies. Which face did you get on yours? I got this cute little triangle eyes thing. Then this looks to me a bit like popping candy, just from the texture. It says Pachi Pachi Panic Cola, similar to Pop Rocks, which is the American equivalent. So yeah, that's popping candy. Pachi Pachi Panic Cola brings you crackling taste of cola and sour lemon surprises. Pachi Pachi is an onomatopoeia for crackling sound. These candies will make when you eat them. So that's what they are. And then finally, I can't find this in my book, but the only one that's left is one called Sour Cider Gum, but this has got a little strawberry on it. But it says, here's something for the sour candy lovers. Cider is refreshing. It's a refreshing soda that's especially good for hot days. This gum encompasses that flavour with a sour kick. Now that is literally the only thing left, but I'm not convinced that's the same packaging. The writing isn't even the same, so I'm not too sure about that one, unfortunately. So that's it for my Japan crate. If you subscribe to Japan Crate or you've ever bought one, and they also do another box called Doki Doki Crate, which is cute little anime, Sanrio, Hello Kitty, that sort of stuff, which I have considered getting, but they do sort of announce what the theme is going to be, so I will look out for one that I think, yes, I really, really want it, given the price, especially for the shipping, I think is what does it for me on this. Unfortunately, it's a bit too high. Once you sort of add, I wouldn't mind paying $30 for the box, but then $30 plus the $15 postage and packing, it's like, that's a lot of money just for some candy. But we will see how things go. Yeah, so if you have bought Japan Crate, subscribe to it, whatever, please do leave me a comment below or give it a thumbs up for the video. Look out for the one where I get together with my sisters and my brother, maybe, if he's up for it, to try these out. And that's about it, really. So until next time, bye!